This is Steve from SCOARTGLASS. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how I did this brain project. This is a two-part series. If you missed part one of this project, be sure to go back and check out the video. In part one of the video, I will go over the pattern design, the transfer of the pattern to the glass, cutting the glass, and then grinding the glass pieces. In part two, we will foil the glass pieces, solder it, patina, and then I also put this piece on a black pipe and mounted it inside a shadow box with LED lights. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you want to find out more tips, tricks, and techniques that I use in the design and creation of my stained glass pieces, ensure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. We're back. We are ready to start foiling the pieces now. We will go through, foil everything, and then we'll move on to the next step of soldering. So again, the first way that I foil is I actually use this foiler, table foiler. And it's actually helped out quite a bit, but always try and put your seams or your overlaps inside your piece. Try not to ever have them on the outside. This only just acts as an insurance that it won't peel back after you solder through, because if you keep it on the outside and you solder over it, the adhesive may melt and it actually may peel away from the glass. But at least on the inside, if you do that, you have the solder that's adhering everything together. Less likely or minimal chance that it's going to do that in that fashion. So this is a little bit thicker piece of glass. That is why. Okay, something wasn't working right. I forgot this was a little bit thicker glass. It may not. I may have to do this glass by hand. So you can see that between the two pieces of glass, there is a little bit, this one's a little bit thicker. Now on this piece of glass, it should actually run through pretty easy. I will go ahead and speed up the tape and get the rest of these pieces done. Okay, this is the mock-up of the brain project in the shadow box. The black copper pipe that's there will be actually soldered onto the back side of the brain. The white cord will actually go up through the copper tubing that's been painted a high gloss black. So then inside you'll see that just behind it, I've got a hole that the cord will actually go through. I had to make it big enough for the tip to go through. That was the tip that had to go through on the other side. But I'm actually going to put a piece of backing over that so that way it will be hidden. My next step is actually going to solder up the brain. I've got it all, I'll take you over here. I've got it all copper foiled and getting ready to solder up. I got my iron heating up right now, so we'll be back to film the soldering. All right, we are going to start the solder process. As you can see, I did start doing some tacking here just a little bit, but we'll go ahead and continue on. I'll get all through all this tacking and continue to solder. We'll go ahead and speed up the video. I did an initial solder, kind of a flat solder, just to get everything together. I will actually come back to this side, but I just want to get everything together pretty good, so that way when I flip it over, I can do the final solder on that side and then come back and then do the final solder on this side. Put this glove on, pick this up, flip it over, take my paper off, get rid of it, and flip it back down. So now I'm going to put this 5/64 hobby came around just the outside to kind of give it a decent edging. So we're going to actually start this up at the top inside of one of these grooves and tack it there and then shape it around. that I've got that the came edging on and got it all soldered in now, I go back and fix some of these areas here just to clean it up. Alright, now we'll go clean it and get it all prepped and for a patina. Alrighty, we are going to go ahead and patina this now. Okay, I've washed it and then I've gone and I've put a coat of wax on it. Again, I use Consumable wax, and get it on there and let it set. So now I'm just going to go ahead and buff it off. And what I'll do is I'll clean it the last time. As far as each glass piece, I'll go through and I'll clean it, make sure all the residue's off. I'll do that on both sides, and then I'll get it mounted in. I'll film the mounting probably tomorrow. Due to the lost footage, I will take you through the steps that we did. We started with the conceptual design, then we cut the pieces out, then we moved over and soldered the pieces together and mounted it onto a black pipe, and this is where we ended up with mounting it inside the shadow box. Ensure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for my latest tips, tricks, and techniques.